Consider this the alarms going off. Y'all know when y'all are concentrated on something in your home, you're at peace, you're at rest, and then all of a sudden your apartment or your home alarms start going off, your neighborhood alarms start going off, the storm system alarms start going off, firefighters, ambulances, police's alarms start going off. Your peace is disrupted and you're trying to figure out why. And you go outside and realize this is why it's disrupted. Somebody's building is on fire. There's a storm coming. This is happening. This is happening. Consider this your alarm right now. I know you're focused on school, you're focused on this education, you're focused on this career, and I know we just talked about fearing not, but you still should not live in fear in any of this, in any of that. But listen to the alarms that are going off. In the world right now, it's a lot of alarms going off, okay? Like AI, robots, we won't even know what's human and what's not human. I'm talking about them trying to change the money over, them trying to change the religion of the world to be one world. All these alarms are going off. And right now in this world, it's so easy to ignore them because you got TikTok at the same time, you got YouTube, you got Facebook, you have Twitter, you have all these things that are allowing self to be promoted that we don't even know, we don't even hear the alarms going on in the background. So the alarms are just going, and we're ignoring them because is it promoting self? Is it going to do something that's going to benefit me? We ignore them to the point where we are in trouble. But I believe today is when we need to start hearing those alarms going off and being sensitive to them. Now the alarms are going off right now in the world. The alarms that are warning us that the Great Tribulation is about to happen, that God is coming back. The alarms that are warning us that, hey, we need to get right with our families. We need to get right here. We need to get right there. Except for salvation, the alarms are going off for us naturally within our own homes on things that we need to take care of, things that we need to stop ignoring the alarms on. And we keep pressing snooze and we keep pressing stop. Soon enough, those alarms are going to stop. Soon enough, the warnings are going to stop and it's just going to be chaos. And you can't say, oh, you weren't warned. You can't say no one talked to about you. Those alarms are going off. Now, is this a message to promote fear? No, we don't fear. If we live in God, we're not fearing. There's no fear. But this is a message to stop ignoring the alarms. Right now, one of the main alarms that I think that everyone should hear if you are a believer in the Most High God is that you have to put your salvation first. You have to prioritize that first. A lot of us can admit we have gotten caught up in the world right now. We have got caught up in getting those houses, getting those cars, getting the best dresses, making sure that we look good, making sure that we're making this amount of money, making sure this is happening. We have gotten caught up in that selfishness once again. But I believe one of the alarms going off based on the events that are happening in the world and based on what's going, the prophecies that we see in the Bible, I believe one of those alarms that's going off is to make sure, please be sure, especially when you see this video, stop prioritizing self and start prioritizing salvation once again. When you first believe, that same urgency, that same feeling, that same ambition that you had when you first believed, start prioritizing it again. So stop ignoring the alarms. They're going to go off. They're going to go off. But then one day you're going to wake up and you're not going to hear those alarms anymore. And you don't want that. You want to be able to hear those alarms, be sensitive to it. Those alarms are God telling you, hey, get ready. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Don't ignore them. Be sensitive to them. All right. Peace out.